take you fooling. We not new to it, we counted fluid. House game on the wood, my cup full with mud. I came out the hood. Sometimes the gangster need a hug. I'ma get up.
Hey y'all, what's up? Thanks for clicking on my video. For those who don't know me, my name is Aseelah. I'm probably gonna put this clip at the beginning of the video before I start. So if you wanna look like me, keep watching. So about to get started. When I do my makeup, I always start with my eyes first and then I do the rest of my face. So I always start with carving out my brows. I don't really fill in my brows that much. I prefer a more natural brow. And my eyebrows are like done right now, but when they're not done, they're like giving caterpillar. So alright, so I'm gonna start with my E.l.f. Camo concealer in the shade Medium Sand. Just looks like that. Does it focus? Okay. And then I'm gonna take my Morphe M432 brush. It's just a flat brush. And brush my brows. I usually brush them up. I should have cleaned up my brows before I did this, but it's all good. So I start at here instead of starting at like the very front. Even though I'm gonna put an eye primer on my lids when we start the shadow, I still take my concealer down because you wanna even out your even out your skin tone. I don't, because I apply eye primer over it, so it's gonna be even regardless, even though the eye primer is not the same shade as I'm using now. So now we're gonna go into the eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna take this eye primer from ABH or Anastasia Beverly Hills and do this all the time. Always wanted to do it. So I'm gonna take that, take it on my I put it directly onto my eye, and then to blend it out, I'm gonna use this small little buffer brush from Morphe. It's my M173 brush. Just look at that, like that. Physically like rub my contact off. So I'm gonna place it kind of high so I don't do that again, because it was uncomfortable to say the least. Like I could get stuff on my contacts and not feel them. Like it won't irritate my eye, but I'll see it. I'm gonna go into my Modern Renaissance palette. I've dropped several pigments on this. That's why it looks like this. Okay. This is also one of my favorite palettes. I feel like this, and obviously their soft glam palette, is like, if you only had those two palettes and soft glam was like the only thing that either you could wear or you felt comfortable wearing, you should buy these. To me personally, I feel like they're the perfect palettes to do that. Yeah, let's take this brush. So I'm just gonna take this brush. It's kind of at an angle. It's not too dense either. And we're gonna take the palette and I'm gonna go into Raw Sienna, which is this shade right here. And we're gonna take it on the outer corners. of her eye. Tap that off. Just gonna take it and press it in. To lay like the foundation of colors, you want to tap it in first and then do a sweeping motion. I feel like that gets the best blend. See how it's already kind of blended out on, like the edges are already soft. So just gonna take that and then I'm gonna soften the edges out. Not too much because we're gonna be placing another color anyway. But yeah, we're gonna take this up. I lied. We're gonna take this up a little higher. Yo, my contacts are shifting. Same palette, I'm taking Burnt Orange, which is the shade literally right next to it. And we're gonna take that above where we took this first color and I'm gonna pop it there. Right there. And just do, again, sweeping. I'm gonna take this color farther inward than I took the first shade though, to get a nice little blend. And blend that all the way up into my brow. Since this is for beginners, I'm trying not to use, like I said, I'm really trying not to use a whole bunch of brushes and like a whole bunch of different things, so that it's still trying to keep it, you know, beginner friendly. So now we're gonna go right back in, same brush, right back in the raw sienna, and we're gonna go back and deepen up the color, but I'm not gonna take it as high as I did the first time. Then blend it out. Alright, just like that. Just like that, like that. Lost. Whenever you're doing, we're gonna do a soft cut crease, but whenever you're doing any type of cut crease or any look that's layered and it has different colors and you're using transition shades and stuff like that, you want to go back into the darker color, just, or whatever first color that you used, just a little bit, because really the second color is to blend out this first color. So if that gets lost, then it's just gonna look like one muddy color. You don't want that. Take this Morphe brush, the M433, and I'm not gonna take the primer. I'm gonna take my concealer actually, because it's more along the color that I want. So I'm gonna use my medium sand shade from the E.l.f. concealer. I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand, kind of spread out like that. Why would I turn my head like that? And again, take my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm gonna take some, get it on the brush. This brush is old round shape, perfect for what we're about to do in their eye. So again, start with the inner corner. Go in with this N.Y.X glitter primer, and I'm gonna use the same brush that I used to cut the crease out. I wiped it off a little bit, not really though, and I'm just gonna kind of tap it on the same place that we cut the crease out. So like I said, I'm trying not to use a whole, like if I wasn't doing this as like a beginner video, I would be using like 20 different brushes, which really isn't a good habit. Because a thin layer of it. This Pigment by Larue Cosmetics. It looks like that. Can you see it? It's white. Can y'all see that? Woo! Woo-wee! That ain't nothing to be played with. Share a thing with that. Alright, cut the crease. Oh! Ah! What the fuck? She there. She is definitely there. I'm just gonna line my eyes. I'm not doing a wing, I'm just lining it. Okay, so let's get started with the base. So I'm gonna go in with my E.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is my favorite primer at the moment. It's like, I'm not gonna tell you all the price because I really don't know the exact price, but it's less than $10, I think. I'm not exactly sure though. Don't quote me. A good amount. I really focus on my nose because it's supposed to blur out your pores. So the pores on my nose are like gigantic. So I focus it on my nose. Right there. And then once I apply like the first like initial layer, I usually like go back in with places that not in your hair, girl, but places that I might have not hit up as much. Again, focusing really on my nose and like this area on the side of my nose. Then I'm gonna use my foundation. This is my favorite foundation at the moment. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I use a lot of stuff from them. Sponsor me, please. Thank you. It's my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation, the Luminous Foundation. I believe this is the only liquid foundation that they have at the moment. If I'm not mistaken, it is. I'm in the shade 270C. As far as this foundation, I really can't tell you how much to apply. I put 2 pumps on the back of my hand. I apply my foundation with my finger, because why not? Who gonna stop me, huh? So I start off with 2 pumps and then I go from there. Yeah, I'm gonna use this contour cream kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like I said, I do use a lot of stuff from there. The nose. under. Just like that. And that's it. The face is done. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Bye. Blend it out. I'm gonna take this, just a flat concealer brush, or I'm at Sephora. A flat brush from Sephora. It says their complexion brush. That's all it says. So we're gonna use that. And we're gonna buff out the contour. Always blend up, or else you're just gonna defeat the purpose of what you just did. Just wanna make your face look. So again, blend. Oh, I think I just scratched my face. Blend it up. Up. Do up. Do up. 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 Are you taking it up? Is it up? I do it to add shadow back into the face, but I really don't, like, I don't care to have like a slimmer nose or whatever. See, I just blend it out, and it's just like, see how it's not too defined the way I blended it out? It'll look a little bit more defined once we go on with our concealer, but sorry. So again, E.l.f. Camo concealer. This is my favorite concealer at the moment, if you really couldn't tell. That's why I've been using it a lot. But my favorite concealer at the moment. I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows a little bit. So I'm gonna take the Anastasia and Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. Now we're about to blend out the concealer. Same sponge. So back with the other shade of that Camo concealer, the medium sand. Now we're gonna powder eye. This is the only powder that I use. Use my Mercier powder. This is a translucent powder. You don't have to slap it that hard. Promise you. And then apply it. So when I'm applying that powder, I apply straight down the nose. And that gives us that contour that we want. Bronze our face, right? So I'm gonna go into my Morphe E.l.f. palette. This is the lo-fi version. There's a lo-fi and a hi-fi, which is, I'm gonna take this angle brush. It's pretty fluffy. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna bronze up the face. Take the same exact brush and I press my powder in. I'm gonna go to blush. I'm gonna take this Beige Cosmetics Novia Neutrals 26 color shadow and brush palette. I'm not gonna show it to you because the front is dirty, but I'm gonna open it up to show it to you. You wanna open? It looks like this. And I'm gonna take a mix of these, actually. I've never done that. We're gonna take a mix of these. I'm gonna see what it looks like. This is the brush that I usually use for blush. Blush. For blush. Pencil and black. That's it. No funny shade name, just black. I can't do this like that. Hopefully y'all can see me. Maybelline Colossal Big Shots. I hope I've been showing y'all the products. All products will be listed down below. Now I'm going to use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Continuous Setting Mist. And I'm going to spray my face lightly. Now, this is a mist, so it already is lightly, but I'm not going to use as much as I do for the final. Sorry, my contact. It's the mist. This is a grease setting spray. The mist is so fine that you could probably do this with your eyes open, to be honest. All right, so now we're gonna do highlights. So I'm gonna take this Makeup Forever highlight. This is a single, and it says HC01. So I'm gonna guess that's what it is. But this is funny because this is literally like my favorite highlighter. So I usually take my Morphe M573 brush. It looks like this. This is a pointed tapered brush. And this is what I use to highlight. Now, you can stop here as far as highlighting. You can stop here. We won't judge that much. I'm not gonna judge you that much. But if you really want to take it to the next level, use a pigment. Use a pigment. Okay. So, told y'all we was gonna use this again. This is the J Larue pigment in white gold. And, do y'all see that? I don't even have that much on there. Woo! Alright, so I'm back. I applied my lashes off cam. Last thing to do, lips. Okay, so this is the finished product. Like, yeah, get into it. Period. You look good. You look good. And if you follow my steps, you also look good. So, clap it up. Period. Like, but yeah, this is the finished product. All done. It's my go-to. Well, it's my go-to now for soft glam. Had to put the wig on. Show y'all a little something, something. You know. But yeah. This is it. Thanks for watching.
I'm a boss, bitch, how you don't fuck with me. I'm a boss, bitch, how you don't fuck with me. I take my time with it, ain't no rushing me. I'm a boss.